Hey gang, Chonky here. Today's video we're going to be crafting the level 20 gear for my rogue after the super awesome mega patch that dropped in the middle of last month. And today the skills I wanted to focus are going to be Phased Carnage and Assassinate. I know that Backstab seems like it would be a really good one to focus. I don't really want to focus it because I feel like you can't get behind every character per se. And I wanted to focus into the Demon Lord set for the rogue instead of using Crick's tools, just because I don't really like the skills that Crick's tools give you. They give you, I have a ring for it. Oh yeah, right there. It mainly buffs Shadow Cloak. It does increase all void damage dealt by 30%, and that's across all of the rogue's abilities. Whereas the Demon Lord set only buffs void damage from Phased Carnage and then reduces the cooldown for every time you kill an enemy. So it doesn't appear to give overall as much of a void damage increase as Crick's set does. But I think if I buff Phased Carnage enough with my gear, you will see it make up the difference. So we're gonna test it out. So I'm wearing 6 Shadow Lord pieces and then Reaper hands and Reaper belt since they have smaller stats. I can be more loose with them. And then nothing really fancy with the rings or necklace or trinkets. Those are all just going to be standard craftables, no elite sets, because the rogue doesn't have any. At least the ones I'm going to be building. We're going to start out with the helmet, like we always do. Ooh, see? Almost there. That was the first craft, too. Whoops. Oh, that's a bug. Another ability I wouldn't mind buffing would be Tomahawk. Actually, I'm going to try a couple more rolls. I don't want Glancing Blow and Deflection. I'll take one if I have to, but I would prefer not to have those. And I'm also open to having Armor Penetration and Magic Penetration on my armor, because the rogue does both physical and void damage, so it would use both penetrations. Ooh, okay. Armor pen, but then I get Eviscerate, the auto attack, and then Assassinate void damage. Yeah, I think we'll take that, because I have all the ones I want. Some armor pen. I don't get crit damage, which is a shame, but this is pretty fine-tuned as to what I want. Stay hydrated. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna... So, I'm not getting bonus armor or bonus magic resistance, but I am getting my crit damage, armor pen, and then Assassinate Void and Phased Carnage Void, which are what I wanted. I think I'm gonna stick with this. In my opinion, it's not as important to get bonus armor and bonus magic resistance with the rogue. I mean, yes, you do need it. It is important. But with Shadow Cloak, you can, nullify so much damage. Okay. I might actually take this. So, since Shadow Cloak was nerfed a few months ago, is you used to be able to have 100% damage reduction 100% of the time. It's since been nerfed, so it has a ceiling it hits. It's not too bad of an idea to get a little bit of a buff to it. And with this armor piece, I'm getting armor pen, magic pen, crit damage, and then assassinate void damage along with it. So this is actually, in my opinion, not that bad of a piece. I think I am going to keep these shoulders for pauldrons. Okay, so we'll do... Yeah, Reaper Gloves, Reaper Belt next. Okay. I might actually take this. I don't mind using Phantom Strike as more than just a CC break because it does activate Killing Spree. And I am getting my Assassinate Void damage as well as Magic Res and crit... yeah. I'm getting lost on my words. I don't mind this, especially since it's just a belt. I think I'm going to take that. I don't really want to spend a whole bunch of essence just crafting, you know, something like a belt when I can settle for something a little bit less hardcore than like a perfect roll. There you go. Alright, boom. Since it's the gloves, and it has, you know, slightly better stats than the belt, it is more important to get some key abilities, which the fact that I'm getting Assassinate and Phased Carnage, I'll take it, even though I am getting Glancing Blow and Attack Speed, which I don't think Attack Speed is very important on a rogue, but I'll take this. This is good. Especially since it was like, yeah, my second craft. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna do my... Not that bad. And I'm getting both Armor Pen and Magic Pen. I'll try a couple more. I might end up with this one, but I'll try 5 more. 1. I'm gonna look back at that one again. Oh, there you go. Okay, boom. This is it. Bonus armor, yeah. What was the other one? This guy. Oh, a little annoying. These two. Yeah, let me take this off. So this gives me armor, magic resistance, and the Shadow Cloak damage reduction. Gives me magic resistance and magic penetration. Both penetrations and attack speed. Along with Phased Carnage void damage. Let's see, but the other upside of these ones is it buffs the Shadow Cloak damage reduction. I have a bunch of these that are just almost perfect. I think I'm going to take this one, just because I haven't had as much bonus armor and bonus magic resistance as I would have liked. We're going to go with this one. We're going to do legs next. There we go. Yep, this is it. This is the one. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright, I think I'll take this. I don't necessarily care for the backstab damage. And it does suck that I'm losing crit damage and eviscerate, but I am getting all of the other good stats that I wanted. We're going to keep these boots. And I mean, I still use backstab. It's just, I feel it's a move that you maybe shouldn't focus, since some of the bosses are able to just instantly 180. However, that doesn't appear to be the case on every boss. That's just me being picky and wanting to hit everybody with the same move. Okay, so I did craft level 20 jewelry and trinkets back when the Super Awesome Mega Patch first happened. There was still a glitch where you couldn't craft armor. So I went ahead and crafted these instead. I'm just going over them to make sure I have the skills I want, which is all 3 of the crits. I want crit chance, crit damage, and bonus crit chance. Everything else is just kind of I can take my pick. But I like that necklace. I'm going to replace that ring. And maybe that one as well. And definitely at least one of those trinkets. Okay, so we'll start with the... Actually, let's make a... Yeah, we'll do with the rings. Good to see you. And then after I'm done with these, I will make my cloak. And weapons. I might take this. I'll make a couple more rings, but I might keep this one. There we go. There's one. Alright, I'll try a couple more, see if I can get all 3 of the crits. And then if I can't, I'll take that other ring that I had on backup. Alright, there we go. Now, the reason why it's so important, in my opinion, for the rogue to get all of those crits as stats on the smaller equipment pieces is because they play off of crits extremely well. They have their passive that you get at 15 that increases their crit chance by like 20% base. It's pretty nutty. So I think that it's really nice to stack as much into crit as you can, so you just hit for a lot of damage all the time. I might have to pull out a couple extra essence for this. There's one. Actually, seeing how much essence I have left, I'm just gonna not go for all 3 trinkets. Or both trinkets with all 3 crit abilities. Another reason why it's so important to get the crit chance and bonus crit chance on the jewelry and the trinkets is because you cannot roll those stats on any other piece of gear. Yeah, because that one only had crit chance. Or which one did I just replace? Oh yeah, they were all level 20. This one just has crit chance. Crit chance and bonus crit chance. Alright, so now we'll make the cape. And then the Demon Lord set. The cape's a little bit easier to craft. To me, it doesn't matter as much. Using the Raider's Forgotten Cloak. Even though I've got it hidden, so I'll just make the Barrel Wolf. Do a couple more. I'm not too worried about what I get on the cloak. Perfect. Oh, wait, no, not perfect. There we go. That's perfect. Okay. Since this has 4 elements, I might just keep this. I don't get either of the 2 skills I wanted, Phased Carnage Void Damage or Assassinate Void Damage. But I do get Eviscerate, Shadow Cloak Damage Reduction, and then Ambush. I don't like Ambush. I think it needs to be fixed. Still doesn't appear to do enough damage. But yeah, 3 stars, 4 elements. I'll take this. I'll take that. That's good. Alright, I can make 4 more. Alright, last one. No whammies. Dang. I'll try a couple more. I really don't want ambush or backstab or the shadow cloak duration. Okay. I get less elements on this one, but I still get a plus to crit damage, and then I get skills that I would want, like Eviscerate, Shadow Cloak damage reduction, Phased Carnage void damage, and Tomahawk. I actually think Tomahawks are really strong, so I'm happy to get a little bit of a buff to it. Alright, so now we're going to do a little damage test. Here's my stats. I upgraded the pieces a little bit, gave them a few stars. Some of them I didn't, like the smaller pieces, but I upgraded like the helmet, chest, and like the pants, all the big pieces. Those all got upgraded. So here's my stats. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the buffs to Phased Carnage and Assassinate. I think it's going to work out really nicely. Oh yeah, hold on. Before we do the damage test, pop Killing Spree really quick. Yeah, so now I have 61.7% crit with Killing Spree active, which activates whenever I kill an enemy or if I use Phantom Strike. So that's another reason why it's really important. And when you upgrade the trinkets and the jewelry, the stats don't go up a whole bunch, but bonus crit chance does go up a little bit, like a little bit more than the others. So upgrading that is definitely not necessarily a bad thing if you have the extra essence and cores. I know it's expensive to upgrade stuff with, like it's expensive essence-wise, but you know if you have it laying around, it's worth it. We're gonna test my damage. Everything's active. Okay. We're gonna go to 5 million. Not bad if I do say so myself. It feels pretty strong. Alright gang, well hey, that's my rogue set. Level 20 rogue set. I'm going to be really looking forward to running out into a dungeon and testing this out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And then next we have the champion set. I do need to farm some magical cores because I'm about out. I think I have 6 left. I want to farm up at least 30 or 40 cores from the Festering Bog, and then I'll go ahead and make that champion set. So look for that within the next week or two. And then, yeah, I have those other video ideas that I mentioned before. But hey, I'm Chonky. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.